Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Planet Zoo Let's Franchise. So, in our last episode, we got the main part of the safari built up. We've got a load of animals in, they're all happy. Power source is failing. Let's get a mechanic out there and a mechanic out there. I think we may need a couple more mechanics. They're fighting for alpha status, which is kind of fine at the minute. How many mechanics have we got at the minute? 6. Let's get 2 more. Because money's not really an issue at the minute. And we'll work on some promotions a little bit later. Nobody seems to be using the rides, but we have literally just loaded into the game, so I think that resets the queues. Although this one's being used, so maybe not. I mean, these are losing me money, but they're getting people around the park a little bit easier. And what I thought when I was watching the last bit of last episode back, rather than having a gondola come out the way to this section, we've got a bit of a river anyway. Why don't we branch this river off around our main section and make the zoo look a little bit prettier? It's a shame it's becoming night time, but I've kind of paused it just early enough. I just want to get rid of them trees. And you know what, honestly, maybe the mountainous area is going to have to come up this way. Because we're kind of closer to this border than I thought. And if I'm having a river come down this way, it's going to make it awfully tight. Yeah, we might have the mountain up in the top corner. Anyway, we're going to want to do some terraforming then, aren't we? So, I'm just going to leave the river as it is for now. And I think we're going to... can I make sure that this is on grass, please? Because I don't want it... Well, actually, no. Let's leave it on dirt. Soil, whatever it is. We're going to bring this. We'll just draw it out first. And we'll have a little bit of a lake area around where the boat section's going to be. So we might as well use some of the different ones rather than going for the same thing all the time. So let's just dig this all down a little bit. Honestly, it's not digging it down as quickly as I'd like it to. And I've not used the boat yet before, so it would be something kind of different. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do 2 different boat paths coming in here, or if I want one long boat path going like all the way around the zoo. So that river can come to there like that. So what would we do? You'd get on the boat this side. You'd go up this way. How am I going to do it? Maybe it'd be better if we had a loop here instead. So I don't actually like how this just goes up to the wall. I think that looks a little bit silly. Yeah, you could come out this way, go round, hit that way, come round this way, land over there, come back round, land on the other side, go back round and loop round this way. I think that'd work. So we're going to have to remove all of this water for now. And I think we're just going to want to... Can I get sand on for this? I'm painting it. I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's just flatten this back out a minute because I want to redo this now. Get the dipper tool. Again, I want to have dirt on. Painting it again. So you're going to want to come this way. So let's widen this corner. You're going to go on the outside, and then when it comes back, it's going to be on the inside. Yeah, that'd work. So we're just going to widen this out a little bit. Don't want to make it too wide. In fact, I should probably go with drawing where I want it again. Although actually I could make this into a little lake area, and then we've not got to worry about the paths. Yeah, let's do that. Lots of terraforming recently. I just wanted to unpause the game quickly to make sure that we're not going to get any huge lag spikes. If I do that every so often, we should be okay when I come back in. Well, unpause the game, even. I think I just want to... damn it, I clicked on sand. I don't want that much dirt up that way. Let's put dirt back on, and we'll lower this a little bit more. Let's make a bit of a steeper bank this side as well. There we go. A fairly nice deep river. So like I say, you'll get on the ship, you'll come round this way at this side and get off. I did want the island, didn't I? Because we want that as another landing pad, as it were. Oh, I'm chiseling. I'm meant to be doing foundation. And can we get something that doesn't look completely naff? I'm painting. I will get this right at one point. So now we're going to leave a bit of an island in the middle here. Don't know how big it needs to be for now. But that should do it. And we can dig that back. It's all testing, this is. Because I've not worked with boats before, and I'm hoping the bridge is going to be high enough for them to go under it. I don't want anything on this end section here, so maybe we can branch off. I want to leave enough room for the petting zoo, then. Because we do want to get another one of those in. Let's just draw this out. Again, we'll have a little bit of a lake there. Yeah, can't really have a mountainous region here, but we can start the mountains here and come up round this way. We've just then got to get the gondolas up there. You're getting awfully close to that. That should be enough room. Let's have it winding a little bit. Yeah, we could have the gondola actually on this section up here, going up to the mountainous section. Oh, yeah, the transport infrastructure is building up. This will be the biggest zoo I've built by absolute miles. Just not sure how wide this needs to be. I'm hoping I've been making it wide enough for 2 boats. Well, 2 tracks, even. Let's keep this on the outside because I want to make sure that we've got enough room to get that other petting zoo down that side when we want it. Didn't I start this episode with like 150 grand? Ooh, we're getting a little bit wider than I wanted around this end, but I guess it'll be fine. I am going to be impressed to see what it looks like when we add the water back in and it's not all just a big dirt trail. But I'm hoping the variety of tours, rides, whatever they are, is going to be a nice feature in the park. Now, this doesn't look as deep as I thought it did to start with. Just dig it out a little bit more. Need to be careful about going towards the left side. Because I don't want to go into there. As I said, we want to get one more petting zoo in there. I mean, I could have done that earlier. But we kind of moved away from that, didn't we, a little bit? Same as we were getting the lions in this episode. Depending on how long it takes me to build this, we will get some African lions in that other habitat back there in the safari zone. But we'll see. We will see. I think the rest of this does look fairly nice and deep. I do want to go around and just smooth the rivers a bit so they're not quite as jagged. Only a little bit. I'm not bothered about them all looking pristine. Just want it slightly smooth. You've got to think over time, the flow of water would level these out a bit. Apart from where you've got rocks, I guess. But I could always put my own rocks in there. That looks a little bit smoother. I don't think we really did any more around this bit. Around this section, we definitely dug out more. There we go. I am trying to clip the edge of the island, by the way, with soil. It is a little bit of a peninsula, though. Can you just see it coming up the sides there? Yeah, other than a little bit of that, I do like it. And we can smooth down here just a little bit more. Right. Let's unpause the game. I'm going to save it, just in case. And we're going to fill this back in with water. I expect that'll take a fair while to calculate. Looks a little bit narrow there. Just a little bit. And there's some sections around here that I'm a little bit unsure about. Well, it definitely adds a lot to the zoo. Anyway, let's try it then, shall we? No, that's a monorail. Now, that is on the wrong side already. Can we make it so that it is right and right, please? There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? I think 8 will be a good number to work with. Right, how quickly can we bank this is another question. Quite quickly, actually. Oh, we've gone through the floor. Cool, so let's just bring this round there. We want to keep fairly close to this side without hitting that little... Oh, I might have to chop that back a little bit. Unless it lets me go like that. That's a little bit tight. I'm hoping it will be fine. We don't want the boat going completely straight. That seems like it'd be very dull. We'll go one more and then we're going to hook this way. Although that's a bit of a sharp turn, isn't it? So this one's going to land on the outside there and follow the outside of this river. It's then going to loop round there and the dock's going to be on this side. Then it's going to come back round here sticking on the inside there. We're going to have a little landing dock on there as well. It's going to loop back round and come this... I think this is going to work. I hope this is going to work. Let's just go a little bit straighter. I want to come out a bit more. Can't come out a bit more. Let's shorten that up a bit. And just bring it out like that. And I want to shorten this right down now. Because I want it to loop round on itself. And that way a bit more, that way a bit more. Right, I want you to be dead straight there. And then we're going to need right and right. See, this is the problem. I need it to go just a little bit further out. 1, 2, 2. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other dock might have to be on the back side of this island, maybe. We'll see. We can extend this as reach a little bit again. Right, moment of truth. Does it let me hook round under the bridge? I actually want to shorten this down a bit, because I want it to come through this side, or between these pillars even. That actually works brilliantly. Oh dear, Luna, that was a big yawn. And is this going to be able to curve enough quickly? Getting fairly close to the land there. Ooh, that's getting a little bit tight. Shorten it off a little bit. Shorten it off a bit more. I mean, I could go back and edit the river, but I'd rather not. Keep it close to this side. Let's hook it back round. That's a rather nice curve. Oh, that is brilliant. I like it. I like it. Keep going, game. No, you've gone a little bit astray there. Let's just go a little bit straighter, and then you can fall around near that bank. We're nearly there. Let's bring it back out this way a little bit, because we want to leave plenty of room for the other side. I like it how it keeps fighting me and curving it back the other way. It's adding a little bit of character to the river. Well, to the ride even, not to the river. Right, then we want to go out. Round, 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 round. And are you going to be straight enough? I think it might be more so there. That might just be in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my word. It worked. Let's just see what the game comes up with, shall we? I don't like that being as straight there. Just curve it a slight bit. Hook you back in a little bit more. Straight, and then you can curve round. I'm liking it, game. I'm liking it. You're coming up with some good suggestions. Let's make that a little bit more of a shallow curve coming out that way. This was the narrow bit. Oh, it's beautiful. It works. Right, I want to hook this to the left a little bit before we get to the curve, and then I want a bit of a sharper turn there. We don't want it dead straight. And we're aiming for that gap right there. Beautiful. And let's just start bringing it in. Yeah, I basically need to get it straight on that section. We're going to have to hook it out a little bit. And then we're going to have to come around very quickly. Maybe not quite that quickly. Do we think that's going to be straight enough? Shorten you right down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't believe this is working out so well. We can bring your length back up. Oh! We've got a bit of high ground there. Tell you what then, we're not going to go back into editing. You're going to come straight out, so that way it doesn't look as a miss. Can bring your length back up. We'll curve it round this way. That's it. Just follow the other track around. And this is the even narrower stream. Although, I think I could probably even auto-complete at this point, but I'm not gonna. It's a little bit straight for my liking. Let's curve you out to there. I do not like that. Let's try and get it a little bit. That actually worked amazingly. So, if we go like that, you can see all of the tracks all the way around. That is fairly hefty. Hopefully people are going to use it. We have got to get power, but I'm hoping I've got enough solar panels left that I can charge all these. I might even be able to get a wind turbine on there if I can't hit both of them. But anyway, we need to name these stations. So, who lives closest here? In fact, this will be Lima's. So, it'll be this one. That one could be Lima Station. We've got Safari 1 and Safari 2. That's a little bit unoriginal, isn't it? This can be Safari Station 2 because that's coming from what I deem to be the exit. This one is Safari Station 2. No, I don't think so. And then you can be... Is this the Tortoise? You know what? Because I'm atrocious at spelling. Copy. Let me out. Tortoise Station. Righty. We just need to get our entrances and our exits set up. They are all unpowered. We'll deal with that soon enough. So let's just jump over this way. I always like having exit there, entrance there. And I think we want to get our path in first. Excuse me. It's a little bit weird. You know, can we make this look slightly better? I'd also like angle snapping on, please. What even is that? Meh. How about if we flatten terrain? I think that actually looks slightly better. Then we'll turn flatten terrain off. It just makes it seem a bit more like a harbour-ish, kind of, sort of. Yeah, anyway. No, did not mean to turn width up. I meant to turn this up. This is only the exit. So I'm not that fussed about it. And then we need to get our queue in. Do kind of like it sticking at 3. Let's have you follow the other one. Now, that gets a little bit weird. How about if we put flattened terrain back on again? It can't because it's too close to the other path. Well, you know, actually, that's fine, because this is where we can have our queue. One more. I don't really want flattened terrain on for these bits. I think that's okay. The flattened terrain bit around there, I don't think's okay. Can I level this out a little bit more, or at least smooth it off? We need to bring the size right down. Yeah, I don't like that. We've kind of got rid of the divots apart from that one there. And it still gives me what I want. It still adds divots in. From up here, you're not going to be able to see it anyway, so I guess it'll be fine. Facilities, can we get some power in here? And guests aren't actually bothered by it, so I can go as close as we need to go. What have you done to the terrain? That's not bad. That's not bad, apart from this little lip on this side. I can deal with that a little bit more. Just smooth that out a little bit. It does make the path go a little bit janky. That's better. Yeah, that's loads better. So, you can technically open. Not that we're going to, because we want to set up all the ride operations and stuff. Next, we will go to this station. So this will be Safari Station 1. We'll have the exit there. We'll have the entrance right next to it. This might be fun. Yeah, I thought as much. Maybe a little bit of flattened terrain to help you out here. Whoa! Can we get away without flattened terrain for that bit? We actually can. Wonderful news. You know, I like the little bit of an angle it's got going on there. We may need flattened terrain on again for this. I'm not sure if it'll work, actually. It looks horrible. Let's not lie. That doesn't look terrible. I think that's a long enough queue. I have just thought, I don't want the other one joining on to the exit, do I? Because it's a fairly thin path anyway. We don't want the congestion. So I think we'll cut that back there. And just bring you up right next to it. Because there's going to be no real reason for people walking up this path. Why has it gone a little weird there? Apparently there's nothing I can do about it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think we'll work on this station next as well. Can we paint both sides, please? I know they can't get off on the other side, but it'll be fine. So that's that station all joined up. Right, we need to sort this one out now, and then we can get power in. So this is Safari Station 2. Exit first, please. And entrance can go right there. We'll get our path in. Maybe a little bit of terrain flattening. You know what? Undo that one. Can we do this next bit without terrain flattening? It's a little bit bumpy. Right, that'll do for the exit. Let me turn angle snapping off and we'll get back to our nice wide paths. There is no way of making this look decent, unfortunately. You know what, actually, I think I want to bring this back up a notch. I like that, actually. And then if we can just curve that way. I do actually want the stairs. I'm just thinking about where power's going to have to go over this way. Like I say, I'm looking to get the wind turbine in here. But where's the entrance path going to go, is the question. Alright, that is not what I want it to do. Yeah, that works a little bit better. I didn't want a dead straight path anyway. And luckily, the tracks do go between it there. Right, how are we going to work this one then? Again, I think we need some flattening terrain on there. Not like that, though. It might have to come this way a little bit. In fact, I think that's going to have to be it. I want to get angle snapping back on for a minute. Can we turn flatten terrain off at all? Will you let me do anything there? I might have to have the entrance down this end. Ooh. You know what we could do, actually? And I do think we're going to do it. We're not going to go for flattened terrain. It won't let me go under there. How about if we have flattening terrain on as well? It's a bit of a new one, this is. It's awfully claustrophobic down here. Just to make sure it's not digging out the path above. No, it's not. Are we free? We're free. I just don't like that bit there. Surely I can get that straight now. Is there anything I can do about that little bit of terrain right there? No, because of the water volume. It's such a shame because it's just in the way. How about if I smooth? No, smoothing doesn't work either. Again, how often are we actually going to look at this? If I'm going to curve it round, I'd rather it curve round the other way. Undo that one. I don't want flattened terrain or tunnel in there. And I don't really want angle snapping on for this one. Let's get it a little bit longer so I can get some curves on it. I want 2 meters, not 3, not 1, 2. Really? That makes it a little bit of an issue. Cut that back a bit. Ah! I want you to come down onto the ground. Then we can go back up to 10. Oh, that looks horrible. You know what? I don't actually think it looks that horrible. No, I don't mind that. Yeah, the pathing over here is a little bit bad. I'm going to have to bury some of it with trees. No. That's the ticket. It's a fairly long queue, but it kind of works. Oh dear. Right. Wind turbine will actually hit all of this. I mean, I think we could have got away with the solar panel. Let's just make sure none of the... Yeah, we're miles away from negative impact. Can I have it just facing this way like so? Just to double check. That does hit everything. Yes, it does. So we can get this view off and we can get our staff paths in. Nope. Let's throw the length up there. And that'll have to do, I guess. Well, that's them two powered up, so we've only got Tortoise Station left to work. So, yet again, exit that end. Entrance right next to it. We'll get our exit path coming through first, and actually that works fairly well. Yeah, let's just go straight like so. I want to shorten you back down. Paint the other side. I'd rather not have those little lips there, if we can help it. Can I just get angle snapping on for a second? Oh, I thought it actually connected with the ground before that. Put that one back. No, we want that one. There we go. That'll be fine. I think that's a long enough path, in all fairness. Is there any way? I can make that join up without the weird bit going up. I'm okay with that, honestly. And then we just need, not habitats, one final solar panel. Again, people aren't bothered about it, so we'll just plonk it wherever, so long as it's in range. That's all that really matters. Have you done anything weird to the train? No, you have not. Right. I think we can exit out of that. Let's save, because I have just done an awful lot of work that I'd not really want to lose. And we're ready to get our stations opened in a minute. So, 24, I think, is going to work for this. It only lets you have 20. Well, that's fair enough then, I guess. All the stations are full at least. We are going to have to go around and set every single station up. But the first thing we want to do is customise the track. Well, you can't really see the track, so are we that bothered? Oh, you can actually see the top of it. Nope. That's too much. Yeah, you can just see the track. Right, boats. I think I like that enough. Red canopies might be a bit too much. Black trim. What's the last grey bit? We can have the red stripe going around the side. Admittedly, that looks like something you'd ride on if you were going down to the gates of hell, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we'll start with the Lima station. I really should up the things. Any load, minimum wait time 30 seconds, no maximum wait time, and that's how we're doing it for all of them. I should really leave all these down at $1. Because, what are these at? Let's set everything back to $1. Yeah, we might not make as much money, but like I say, it's not meant to be making us money. I don't know what that just placed, but I'm going to undo it. Yes, this is a good station name. They've already paid to get in the park, so... I've just thought, am I undoing what I've done there? No, it sounds like it's placing something. But I don't know what it sounds like it's placing, if that makes any sense at all. We've done both of them. We've done that over there. We've done Lima Station. Let's go Safari Station. You're at 1. It's not that we're looking for. Any load. 30 seconds. Turn that off. See, it didn't do it then. Tortoise Station. Any load. 30 seconds. Turn that off. Yep. And Safari Station. Final one. Any load. 30 seconds. Turn that off. And I think we're good to open all of these. I should have saved the game before I unpaused it there. We spent nearly 100,000 doing all that expansion. Right, let's see if we can see any of our boats setting off. What problem we've got? They're fighting for alpha status still. We've got 6 people in here. 1 minute, we've got Hugger Bear yet again. Junengel? Can't pronounce that name. Got it wrong last time, I'm fairly sure. We've got Caroline, we've got Blip, and a load of numbers. We've got Horsewoman 2001. I remember that name, I'm sure. Look at the boats going! Call mechanic, call mechanic, call mechanic, call mechanic. This is why I wanted more mechanics. Is there anybody on these boats? Not yet, there isn't. Anybody coming down? Oh, people are coming. People are coming. Brilliant news. You know what I want to do, just while we wait? I want to set these all to every 6 months that we've put down today. Admittedly, it's only 3 more, but... Oh, and there's people coming to that one as well. Every 6 months. Mechanics research is sorted. Good. And you want to be every 6 months as well. This is why I wanted more mechanics. What animal problems have we got? Aardvarks are fighting due to overcrowding. Well, we can sort that one out very quickly. 2 of the females are fighting. Could you please not? And compare mates. Let's see who's the better one. That would be inbreeding, so obviously we need to get rid of Nia. Amusingly, the one that we've already got. I'm just going to release you to the wild. 261 points. Maybe I should have gone with a trade there. New world theme. How is our research doing? We're getting there. We're working through all of the safari animals that we just chucked in there. Mechanics research, you guys are working through. Let's just slow it down to double speed. We've got people on them. We've got people on them. Ride is without power. That is because that is needing maintenance. Ugh. It's fine-ish. Water treatment is failing. Call mechanic. They're fighting for alpha status still. Is anybody coming down here yet? No, not really. Whoa, look at the queue there. So these are all going to be fairly full boats. People are getting on nice and quickly. I mean, maybe we should be waiting for full loads. Mechanics en route. Get mechanic to that one. Holy Christ. Well, it is the biggest network around the park and it does take you to the safari area. I'm basically waiting to see... why would you walk down this... or they're going to get onto the boat, aren't they? I'm basically waiting to see how many people get off and come to the safari area. Oh yeah, that's how you get on, isn't it? Duh. Why is that still without power? Is this one in need of maintenance? Is that it? It is. I could actually just add a solar panel right in between these two. Animals are fighting for alpha status. That'll get sorted in a second. They're all fighting for alpha status. Incorrect sex ratio. Now that's one we do kind of need to sort out. So they're not getting off. So that tells me they're just going all the way around for the ride. And they're not actually using it to get to this bit. Incorrect sex ratio again. We'll sort all these issues out next time. Are you going to get off here? Nope. Is nobody getting off the ride ever? I can't add any more boats, is the problem. There's so many animals fighting due to incorrect sex ratio. Now that's one I can't ignore. Died of old age, fair enough. Are people at least getting off at this end? Yeah, they're at least getting off at this end. Maybe I should have split this into two different rides. They're not getting off. I hope they're paying again, if they're staying on the boat. Nobody is getting off at this station. That is a problem, because we're going to end up with just a massive queue for this bit. We can see them getting off in the background. I think they're going all the way around to that station right there. This isn't working how I really wanted it to. Maybe in that case then, I'm going to have to get rid of this station. I think so, yeah. I just want to watch it for a little bit longer and see if anybody gets off. We've got loads of power sources failing. Nobody is getting off here at all, but they're all getting off over that way. Look at all the safari carts in the background. Is there anybody even on these? There's a few people. Nope. I guess it'll be more interesting when... well, there's plenty of people up here. When we've got the lions and stuff in. Nobody's bothered. Nobody's bothered. Nobody's... They're not bothered about all my hard work. I'm going to say, we did set this back to $1, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, it might be more interesting when we've got lions. Just watch this for a little bit longer. Because I may just rip this station out. We'll leave the island here, but I can get rid of all this path. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of it anyway. And we can just bury it back over. Yeah, nobody is getting off here whatsoever. Animal died. I guess at least it's of old age. No, not one person is getting off. Right. We're going to fix this right now. Ride's closed. Sorry, everybody. Safari Station 2. No, we didn't need to come into this. I just need to go into Edit Track. And we need to delete this. Can I just get a quick auto... it's dead straight. I don't want it dead straight. Can we shorten you back a little bit? There we go. So yeah, we've had to delete all that. But that does mean we can delete all this path. It's a shame you can't just like right click and it holds, follows it all around and deletes all the path. Sorry, you guys. You're just going into the lake, it seems. Right, can I get out of this little cave? Thank you. We're going to get rid of this wind turbine and replace it with a solar panel. You know, I could actually have left the bridge then. We could have had a habitat over that way. Let's delete that. Terrain, let's do. Well, actually, I can just technically do that. So that's all we did to build the island up. Looks a little bit weird, and yeah, I know the game's getting a little bit laggy. That'll do. Now this is without power as well. It's alright though, we can fix that dead quickly. Right there. Set you to every 6 months. And then we can get this all open again. Got to come out of there first. Is there any chance of getting more than 20? No. But we have now got 20 for 3 stations, so it is going to be just as busy anyway. And in fact, it's going to be more efficient. Maybe I've not got to have the loop all the way around there then. You know what? More editing. If I click on this bit there. Oh, no. Put that back in. I deleted the wrong bit of track. Let's just go... We'll curve it this way a bit, and then we'll come straight back round towards that end. There we go. We'll streamline it a little bit, because there's no reason for it to go all the way around. And then I think we're good to open again. Oh, what has it done? Please be enough control Zs. Right, I want to redo that last one. Good God. Right, I want this bit of track. Good. I'm deleting things and I don't know what I'm deleting. And we can bring that out a little bit. We can loop it back round. And point it in a little bit more towards it. Yeah, that's nice. So we've got 3 stations still. Let's make sure it left all the settings. Yes, it did. I should hope so, because we did just undo it. And there are people walking down. Because I've had the game paused, are they even going to notice? Yep. They're just going to despawn in the exit. Oh, we have got so many problems. I do think we're going to have to get into doing mechanic work zones. Water treatment. We've got a little bit of research mixed in here as well. Oh, good. This is why mechanics are struggling, by the way. Because I've got my best ones researching. We've only got a few more for them to work on. And then they'll all be good to get researching properly. I know we've done a little bit of a longer episode, but I was feeling it today. Was really feeling it. We've got animals fighting left, right and centre. Let's sort out the incorrect sex ratios and then we're going to call that an episode. So I need to get rid of a male and a female pair. Amusingly, these aren't complaining about stress anymore, so them signs really did help. Thank you very much for the comment. That would be inbreeding, that would be inbreeding, so we've got the wrong mother. So we want to keep fin and tibia. Well, it's the top 2, obviously. And we're just going to send you to the trade centre. So that's cheetahs. Alpha status, incorrect sex ratio. I'm fairly sure this is just going to be too many males. At least these lot are all getting food now as well. Change mother. So we want to keep Jahi. I will send everything to the trade centre at the minute. So that's the warthogs sorted. Orangutans. I'm fairly sure there's going to be inbreeding here, because I did just lose one of them. Inbreeding. Inbreeding. Gisang is the best, but that's not great. We kind of need a new orangutan. How is the mother's stats? How old are you is my question, basically. You've got loads of time left. You know what? I'm going to trade off both the male orangutans. We'll sort out all the animals we want next episode. So that sorts the orangutans out. Red ruff lemurs, you're basically going to be a problem with males. So let's see who's the better male. $18.75, 19 longevity, 92, 83, 67, 92, 83, 67. I guess we're going to keep Kaidi. So it's the other one we want to find. It's all of the other ones. These are all young, so... Oh, no, I'm sending you to the trade centre. Red ruff lemurs, incorrect sex ratio, incorrect sex ratio. Holy Jesus. Sable antelopes. We're going to have too many males. Springbok, sable antelopes. One of them is being carried. You know what? We got plenty of females. I'm just going to box both of those up. Common ostrich. I'm fairly sure we're going to have too many males again. I'm going to assume the ones near the top are the ones that I've bought into the zoo. Alright, let's unpause the game. What issue have we got left? They're fighting for alpha status. We'll finish off with a mass selling off of animals. This is buying. We don't want to be buying. Animal died. That's never good. Why can we not trade you? It's because you've not got any stars, is it? I don't know. Anyway, you're going. We're just literally going to set all these up for trade. I'm not bothered what I get for them. In fact, I was getting better for the lemur just by trading it. Releasing it into the wild, I think. Somebody may have them. I mean, they're decent animals. Some of them gold, some of them bronze, some of them silver. We've still got our cheetahs. You'd have thought somebody would have had them. Your immunity gene's a little bit low, but I tend to ignore that personally. You're kind of better. Next page. This navigation screen does seem a lot less choppy now. So they're all set up for trade. Mechanics come in, mechanics come in, mechanics come in, mechanics come in. Low welfare, animal has died. You are joking me. Was it one of the ones that I was trading? It was 53.2 years old, I guess. We've got no more issues that I can deal with at the minute. You're thirsty, you've got plenty of water. I imagine there's millions of turtles in here by now. 14. I'm sorry, but you guys need to be on contraceptives now. Because that's getting a little bit ridiculous. Little bit ridiculous. Can we get a ride in our boat to finish the episode off? Yes, we can. I prefer that view a little bit more. Well, that worked out kind of well, didn't it? What other cameras have we got here? That's a cracking view, that. I like that one, personally. Yeah, that's worked out quite well. I really enjoyed making that. And hopefully, it's going to transport people down to this safari end where we want them all to be. Excuse me. And, yeah, all will be good. So, that's it for today's episode. I know we didn't do much with the animals. Next episode, we will get back to doing the African lions over that way. And hopefully it'll draw more people down to this end of the zoo. But then we will be finished for the safari section down there. Unless I decide to get like a rhino section. Or maybe we can do African elephants over there. We've got Indian elephants, and we didn't have enough points for the African elephants originally, so yeah, that may be something we can do more next time. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's rather long episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. If you did, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!